Hey guys, it's Cheyenne here at the Wright Place. Today I am going to be talking about how to use your planner when you're overwhelmed. So if you'd like to see that, stay tuned. So this video is kind of a raw video for me. I have been so overwhelmed lately to the point where I'm getting like paralyzed from it, like I can't really get anything done. I feel like I'm just chasing my tail. I feel like, there's just a lot around me. And it's giving me a lot of anxiety and just a lot, right? So I am going to try to work through it with you guys and also show you how I go about using my planner when I'm overwhelmed so that I get the best benefit out of it for me. So I make a brain dump and I literally write down every single thing that is overwhelming me or that I have. Sorry, I gotta jiggle the camera a little bit. I gotta plug in my phone. That I have going on that I need to keep track of. Just every single thing that is floating around in my head. As a mom of 4 boys, I don't even pick out a fancy pen. I just literally make it as simple as possible. But as a busy mom of 4 boys, homeschooling, keeping everybody alive, taking care of the baby, taking care of the house we just moved into. Like, we moved in April and literally was not that long ago. And I have to give myself some grace for that because we went from 500 square feet, which was super easy to manage. I could clean the whole house in an hour, to 2,100 square feet where everything needs a system. The furnace filter needs to be changed out every month. We didn't have to worry about all those things when you're renting. So it's a lot, you guys. It's a lot. And I'm shutting down. I'm overwhelmed. So I am just going to literally write out every single thing that is in my head. So I don't know if I'm going to, like I said, film all of this or just fast forward it. I'll probably just either fast forward it or like turn it off and come back to it because it's a long list, you guys. It's a really long list. So I need to finish organizing the school. I need school supplies. I have been making stickers, but I haven't been putting them on my Etsy. And you'll probably see a video that came up earlier where I was doing a homeschool plan with me, and those stickers have probably not made it onto Etsy yet. As of right now, they haven't. Just because I'm really overwhelmed and I'm nervous and just all of those things that come along with being a first-time shop owner. You get kind of stage fright, honestly. So I'm just going to write stickers, and that's going to have to be its own category of a lot of different bullet points. The lawn has to be mowed. There needs to be a chore chart for the kids for this school year. Babysitter for my birthday coming up on the 25th. Making routines, of course. I mean, that's like a whole nother bracket of its own. I need to do the flea treatments on the cat and dog. And my handwriting, like I said, is not the best. It's just literally brain dumping. That's all you have to do, is just literally get out everything that's in your brain onto paper so you have something. All right, so I just went through and wrote down literally everything that's on my brain right now. And just writing out this list is like exhausting, right? Like it's just, it almost in a sense overwhelms me more. which is not what this is meant to do, but I know this is just a step of the process. Like I said, each one is going to have its own breakdown of its own things to do. So right now, like, I think what's bugging me most is that I have not gotten a cleaning routine down, and everything kind of falls apart when it's, you know, you don't have something going. So what I've decided to do is that this, even though I know this is not the cleaning routine that I want, that, you know, that I wish to have, but however, it's the cleaning routine that will keep things going through until I can get to the point where I'm ready to tackle a more in-depth cleaning routine. So I am going to add this to my planner, and I've been holding on to this for a long time. I know it's not new or anything like that, but I am just going to do this so that something is getting done. So especially like here, it has your daily chores, make beds, meal prep, you know, thaw, chop, and prep any ingredients, wash dishes, wipe counters, declutter, laundry, vacuum or sweep or spot clean, trash, water plants. Now, I never would ever water my plants daily because they would die. If they would be like, what do I do with all this water? You never water me but once a month. No. They wouldn't die, but watering plants is not like a daily thing for me. I do it once a week and they are all happy and thriving, so I'm leaving it at that. A 5-minute pickup, which I think for me, I will do like a power hour in the afternoon when my husband gets home to take care of the kids. So the weekly chores, you have bathrooms, kitchen, floors, outdoors, surfaces, bedrooms, household. Now there's 7 of them, but because obviously I'm not going to be cleaning on the Sabbath on Saturday. Excuse me. I won't, oh, excuse me. My voice is going because I'm just like, I will probably double up on one of these or split it up into sections. Like maybe I'll do floors and like, you know, take those and trickle them out through the rest of the 6 days. Monthly chores, bedding, clean baseboards and trim, rugs, furniture, trash cans, cabinets, walls, kitchen, windowsills, switch covers, clean fridge. I would clean my fridge once a week, not so much once a month, but like check for expired foods maybe once a month. Purge clothing, household items, appliances, outdoor spaces, and then it's got some things here for if you want to add something. So I do like the fact that it has like this little checklist of the weekly that I oh my goodness, my voice, you guys, I'm so sorry. It has this daily checklist to kind of keep track of it through the week. I might cut these out and put it into my actual planner, like so that I can use it there instead of having to flip directly to this page every single day. I don't know, we'll see. I'm not really that worried about it because, you know, like that's just like one more added thing, right? So I'm just gonna go ahead and stick this in like the beginning of my catch-all because I Frankenplan. So I'm gonna stick that in there. So now that I know cleaning routine is taken over, I don't have to worry about it anymore. I know that like today is Sunday. I don't know how much I'll get done. Tomorrow we start school and I really have to organize the homeschool, at least for the first week, and take it a week at a time maybe. I don't know. So, but the cleaning part of it is done. I just have to follow this daily. So I don't have to worry about all of that anymore. I'm telling that and I'm repeating that a lot to remind myself. I don't have to worry about that anymore, okay? So the second thing that I like to do in times of being super overwhelmed is so I take this master list and I organize it. You know, I organize the outside with outside things, the pet things with pet things, the household things with the household things, that kind of thing. I organize it into categories. All right, so now that I have things kind of subcategorized, I'm going to just keep breaking it down and breaking it down. So like for instance, clean our camper. We've had our camper in storage for a couple of years now, and I know that's going to be a huge, huge task. One that maybe might not happen this year. So that's kind of a flexible one. My husband has to pull it home from where it's at right now. And I mean, it can be set up and aired out, and you know, it can like go over a span of days. So I'm kind of putting that like on a back burner. I would say this hunting gear station is a priority for my husband to have a place to have his boot dryers, and all of those things needs to be a priority. Moving the tables to the basement needs to be a priority. The cracked window, we have like this, it's like a really small crack. It doesn't like hurt the integrity of the window. It's just something on our to-do list, right? So I'm not really that worried about it. It's totally fine. It's not like it's got airflow through it or anything like that. The gutters, we had, when we were buying this house, the basement actually, like, it didn't, like, it flooded, but it didn't like get amount of water down there. It's just that it got wet in the basement on the floor. So they suggested getting gutters for this house, and you know, that is kind of a priority, but also on the back burner. It was just like this kind of freak thing that it has never happened, and the people lived here for like 20 years, never happened when they lived here. So it's just something that I'm not that worried about. The cleaning the carpet, I want to do this as like a yearly thing, like twice a year, probably go through and clean the carpet myself. So that's kind of like on a cleaning schedule that I will, you know, refer to that cleaning packet that I put in my planner. The meal planning, that's going to be kind of like something I'm just going to write down, and maybe I put in a page. Actually, I think I'm going to do that. Let me see here. I'm going to grab this page here and put meal ideas. And I am going to go ahead and put that, because they just kind of come and go, right? Or if I'm scrolling on Pinterest, I see them, and you know, it just is what it is, kind of thing. And I don't know why I put this in the beginning of August, because it is now September. So I'm going to move that over here. And like I said, I'm going to keep this page there, so as ideas come to my mind, I can jot them down. All right, so that is taken care of. I don't have to worry about that anymore, so I can just completely scratch that off my list. So inventory my freezer, that's something I have to do when I have a time block to myself, because I don't want to have to start and stop and take care of the baby and stuff like that. But this is a priority because we need to use up our freezers, and then that way I can then take my meal planning and restock our freezers. Clean the fridge is a priority. I'm going grocery shopping this week. Carpet for playroom, that is something that's going to be on the back burner. But also I need to just like get the dimensions for that room and price it out. So these three things, the slider door, the playroom, the cracked window, are all like house stuff that needs to happen. The slider door we need to get replaced, and then the piano, we have a piano that they left here, and it needs to be tuned. That's not going to happen until next year, so I'm not even worried about it. It's just not a priority. So my priorities, which I'm going to grab another piece of paper. So I'm going to just put P for priorities. So my priorities for home are to get the hunting station, hunting gear, station. Move the tables to the basement. Oops, I've just misspelled that. I don't care. I know what it means. Also inventory the freezer. I didn't put the E there either. See, this is where I'm at. Like, I'm in severe brain fog that I'm so overwhelmed. Like, my normal functions are just not functioning. So inventory freezer, clean out the fridge. It's a priority. And that is it. That is all my priorities for right now. Until this list gets done, I'm not even going to worry about the rest of this list. I'm just not. So I'm going to cross off what I already put on this paper so that I don't like look at this and be like, oh no, oh yeah, there's 2 extra things here. So this is clean the basement and take couch to habitat. Now, taking this couch to habitat is a priority because it's taking up room in our garage and I want to get it out of there before winter. So I'm going to say remove couch. Also, there's another couch in there that I have to think about. I have to clean it. The basement is, it's like one of those things that are like a middle priority. Like I need to get it done. And this might be just part of my 15 minutes of decluttering and, 15 minutes of that and organizing. So that will just kind of go in there. So my priorities, I'm going to mark off. Okay. So those are my priorities for the home. Now for pets priorities, obviously the cat litter. Like we just need to get on she lives out in the garage, so it's easy to forget to clean the cat litter. So, I just need to remember to do that. And that will be a job that is going to be delegated to one of the kids. And that needs to be done at least every other day, if not daily. So all 3 of these things are kind of like, I just need to plan them out. So like the flea treatment is once a month. So if I go here to my yeah, I already have it in here for my September, so that's really good. And what I like to do too is that when I know I have things coming up, I write it on a sticky note into my next month. So I already have it down, so that's good. And I have his grooming down, so that's good too. So I already have those things taken care of. All right, so now for the outdoors, outside priorities. Mowing the lawn is a priority, getting on a schedule with that. Pond treatment, our koi are just not very happy. That's a priority. Trimming and cutting trees can wait. Fruit tree maintenance, it's actually gonna wait because our trees are not that healthy right now and they're basically done for the season. So I'm really not even worried about them. I'm just gonna let them do what they do. Next year we will get on a better schedule with that. Trimming the bush by the pond, again, that can wait. Transplanting the hostas, that's kind of one of those things that's kind of like important but kind of not. So putting the pool away is a priority and figuring out how to store it. So I'm gonna write that down. Weeding the garden is a priority. So I'm gonna do 15 minutes every day of weeding. We have a trumpet vine that is just like getting into spots it does not need to be into. And then a lawn schedule needs to happen. Oh, the pond too. Pond treatment needs to happen. Okay, so that's all for that section. Now for kids, I am just going to organize their homeschool 1 week at a time. I know, like, I like to be like have an end date and all of those things right now, but right now I'm just gonna do it 1 week at a time. So I'm just going to cross that off because I already kind of know that. So school supplies are a must. Their chore charts, their chore charts are already back, or they are already made. So I just have to enforce it. So start chore, and that's a routine. So start chore routine, that's a priority. Their dentist and doctor appointments, I have them made. I just have to call the doctors and dentists to figure out when those appointments are, because I just lost track of them. Call doctor and dentist. Okay, so that whole list is really taken care of. Now, for myself, these 3 things are pretty much a priority. This will happen when I go grocery shopping. That's when I take my stuff to Goodwill, or not Goodwill. I like to go to Habitat for Humanity rather than Goodwill. But it's the same to me in my head. So the babysitter, I've already scheduled her for my birthday, so I don't even need to worry about that. Taking my vitamins is a huge thing that I never do, you guys. I just don't. I'm not very good with self-care in general. So yeah, and I want to work out. I need to start working out. I feel like that would help me with my overwhelm and make me feel productive. Excuse me. All right, so I'm going to cross those off the list. Now for work, which is basically, YouTube isn't really my job right now because I don't get paid for it, but eventually, hopefully one day it will be. But I still have to work for it, you know? So work, I want to list stickers. That's kind of a priority for my work. Is it going to happen this week? Is it going to happen next week? I don't know. It's not a priority before these things, if that makes sense. I'm just writing P so I know it's priority. Now, yeah, I need to relist my stuff on Marketplace and get that going. The video schedule stuff, I've already have a pretty good video schedule in my monthly layout, so I'm not really that worried about it. Even though I wrote it down, it's just a brain dump. So really I have a lot of things that are already taken care of. Some of the things can wait till next year. This is making me feel better already, you guys. Now, where I go from here. This is my priorities. This is what needs to get done before wintertime hits. So now this is where the next step of the planning comes into play. I could go to my weekly and write things down through the week, but sometimes that can be really overwhelming for me to look at the week and go, oh no, if I don't finish all of these things, you know, I'm not doing it. I'm not doing good. So this is where my dailies are going to come in. Now I'm going to fill out my daily area, like in my chores. I'm going to flip to my chores and I'm going to say, okay, I'm actually going to do this for tomorrow because today, like, it's already almost 3 o'clock. It's shot to me. Like, I'm just basically going to survive through the rest of the day. So I'm going to start tomorrow. So I am just going to do my kitchen tomorrow. I know it says bathrooms first, but I honestly just did all my bathroom. So I'm going to go ahead and start with kitchen. So my zone for, what is the date today? So it'll be 9/5/22. Now this is the first day of school as well. So I know that I'm not going to get everything done. And I'm going to want an easy supper, those kinds of things. So for supper, I'm just going to do hot dogs. It's easy. The kids love it. Mac and cheese. Again, the kids love it. And my husband has some leftovers that he'll eat. So My zone is going to be my kitchen. I kind of wish I had a smaller box. I'm just going to write it up here. So clean my kitchen. I'm like having the worst brain fog right now. My goodness. All right, so clean kitchen. That's all I need to worry about, other than obviously my daily chores. So I'm going to refer to this in the morning. Now, I'm going to write first day of school. And I want to do pictures. So, I just totally misspelled that too. I don't care. I'm in, like I said, it's just, I'm so overwhelmed. I can't even function. My to-do list. So I'm just going to write my clean kitchen to-do list. So this is only going to be for my kitchen. So clear, clutter, clean window, wipe, appliances, scrub sink, tidy cupboards. This is where that clean fridge is going to come into play. Clean fridge. I don't have a pantry, so, and stocking linens that's going to be like a laundry thing. I'm not even going to worry about that. So clean counters. Also, I need to clean the bottle maker for Benjamin. So I'm going to have a few things on here that I will be adding, you know, because my kitchen is not like everybody's kitchen. So, and that's okay. So now that is just going to be what I need to focus on tomorrow. The other thing is I have a babysitter coming tomorrow so that I can focus on these things. All right, so also I'm going to remember to do one load of laundry. And then also to meal prep lunch, because that helps out a ton when I just go, there's a sandwich in the fridge, they know what sides to get and all that kind of stuff. The other thing that I need to remember to do is to make my grocery list and plan, because there might be a couple stores that I go to that wouldn't have normally been on the plan but are going to be on the plan now. So that is for tomorrow. Now, my babysitter bracket. So I want to have all of this done by the time my babysitter gets here, because when my babysitter comes, I'm going to focus on a few of the things that, you know, I don't want to start and stop with Benjamin. So for instance, weed the garden. I don't want to be out there with him and it's just miserable for him. So, inventory my freezer. So I'm taking off my priority list, right? So I have that. That's going to be done. My clean fridge is going to be done. The remove couch, I will have to have my husband help me with that because we'll have to load the trailer. But I have to get leather cleaner for that. So that's going to have to go on my grocery list. So the hunting gear station, that can be done. I'm just going to say hunting station. So these things can be done in that bracket that she's here. Also, let's see here. Yeah, I'm gonna just mainly focus on that. Also, I'm gonna probably try to spend a little bit of time in the basement because that does need to be really organized. And like I said, that's one of those things that's not really on my priority list, but it's in between. So if I have somebody here and I'm going to have enough time, I'm going to do that. Because like things like the pond treatment can be done when my husband gets home. That's more of a his thing anyways. As my mother-in-law says, it's a blue job, not a pink job. So he can take care of that, and he'll probably actually do that tonight when he comes home from work. So the school supplies, like that'll happen when I do my grocery list and plan. Let's see, tomorrow is a holiday, so the doctor's office and things like that won't be open, so I can't call them. So this is all I need to do tomorrow. This is all I need to focus on. That's all I need to put my energy toward. That's it. So that is kind of how I break things down when I'm super overwhelmed. And it's just that season right now of a lot of different things going on all at once, and it's hard. So I hope this helps you if you feel overwhelmed and you kind of like are just, you know, in that paralysis of not being able to get out of it. I hope that this can help you do that. It's one step at a time. It's one thing at a time. So even if it's just doing one load of laundry and that's all you get done in a day, sometimes that's how it is. And trust me, I'm not only talking to you, I'm talking to myself in this scenario too. So like I said, I hope so much that this has helped you as much as it's helped me today, to kind of just breathe and relax and go, okay, everything is under control. Everything is listed. Everything is written out. You just need to take it one thing at a time. So we can breathe. So if you're new here, I would appreciate it so much if you subscribed. Give this video a thumbs up if you like this sort of content. If you are a returning viewer, I thank you so much for hanging out with me and supporting me. It really does truly mean a lot, and I really look forward to making videos. So I will see everyone in the next one, and I hope you guys have a very great and productive day. Bye-bye.